Okay, cool. Hi guys. Before we start to go through the new tickets, I wonder if each of you can share what you have done for the past week, and then if you have any roadblock or topic that you would like to discuss before we go through the new tickets. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was in mute.
Go ahead.
Okay, so this week we have, let me open mail. Okay, this week I have worked on a mUzima 165, 166, 167 and 168, which are related to changing the form template. And apart from that, I have worked on a 157 and 158. And today I have started 127. It's not yet done, so maybe this evening I'll be able to finish it up.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I don't know if you see the response from the end user. They have tested those updates that you did for those form templates, and then they said it met their user acceptance criteria. And thank you so much.
Yep. Okay.
Awesome.
Question-wise, at the moment I don't have any questions.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, thanks. Thank you.
Yep.
Dan, do you have anything to share with us on your implementation team? Or Manu, Malakwan?
On HMF10, that's on the lacquer costing form. I also worked on the dispensary form to conform to the standards that WIN had set, and I also worked on the costing form to add a few logics that were missing. We've also tried data entry via the costing form, and I think they've done around 40 forms right now. And we are yet to meet with the data manager to ascertain the correctness of the data. So the challenge that I was having with the forms is on displaying videos. So we talked with Win, and we are supposed to create an interface on mUzima for displaying videos and images. That's it for me for this week.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that is the tickets that we would like to discuss after Win is available.
Yeah.
Is the mUzima 176?
Yes.
Cool. Thanks, Manu. Malakwan, do you have anything to share from your implementation team?
Yes, for our side, we tested once again the lost follow-up form and no-show form with the CDM team. That include Dr. Kamano and the rest of the clinicians and their office coordinators. So they wanted to know, at least to test to know this lost follow-up form. So the suggestions, I'm circulating the suggestions they gave us. We also did a demo for the dispensary form after the few changes that were made. This week also we have been assisting the LAC arrays try to collect data using the costing questionnaire. So in fact, today we sent Derek with a research assistant to the field so that they can collect data in real time using mUzima application. So that is what we have done for this.
Thank you, Malakwan. You guys did the testing again with Dr. Kamano's team this morning, right?
Yes.
Yeah, how did it go?
Yeah, it goes. I have a report. I'm attaching it now. I was finishing on it, and then
Okay.
Yes.
That'll be great. Yeah, so that we can make sure we finish the final touches before it launch.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
Welcome.
Hey, Wayne, do you want to share yours?
I'm in the heavy traffic. I think one thing that I want to ask is uh, to go through the data, just make sure that the data, the form data that was submitted, get parsed and creating the correct observation and encounter. I think um, we haven't done much on this side because I think most of our effort for the last few weeks is on implementing the logic, and it's more on the viewer for the form, but not much on the correctness of the data that gets into the database. I think we probably need to go through that more.
Thanks, Wayne. Thanks, Wayne. Yeah, that's what we suggest. Um, all the implementation team to make sure to work with the data management team to check the database to make sure that the submitted form data actually got stored correctly in the database. And I think the same thing happening for the oncology team and also the CDM and LAC team as well. Cool. Is there any other topic or issue you guys want to discuss before we start going through the new tickets? Sounds like a no. So
We can discuss about this ticket, or unless Nelson want to say something first.
oh yeah. Hi Nelson. Hey Nelson, we just have each member to go through what they have done for the past week and sharing the update. Also, if there's any roadblock or topic you would like to discuss, feel free to share yours. Yeah, we just finished from each member. If you want to share yours, go ahead, Nelson. Sure. Nelson's mic is not working, so he's going to share on the chat. So while he's sharing on the chat, I think we can start going through this ticket.
Yeah, we can discuss about this. So for this ticket, so the idea is we have the need to view media in line inside the form, but we don't have the mechanism to send the media data from a server to the device right now. So I think for the media, it will be manually loaded into the device, and then we need a way to display this in the form. So I don't know if it's acceptable to just create a link to the media, and then uh, when you press this link, you basically execute some JavaScript interface, which will give back some parameters to the Android, and then Android can handle the media. So if you have a video, for example, you pass the path to the media, to the video, and then Android will give you selection on how to play this video. So it's not going to be showing the video in line per se, because you don't actually see the video in the HTML. But it's just going to be displaying a link. So if you want to view the video, you need to click this link, and then you can see the video.
So, Manu, would that be okay that the video would not be shown in live? Would this workaround method right now meet your team's need?
Yes, and I think the workaround that Winnie is proposing will work okay, because what I tried to do currently was to display the videos in line inside the HTML. They are displaying, but the problem is if you have so many videos, then they distort the form. So I think having just a line on it and then like a link to click, and then it's opened by the Android itself would really work well.
Mm-hmm. So do you have enough to work on it yourself, or do you need some help from Win on this one?
I think with Win's guidance, I can try it out.
Okay, great.
Unless other members have any other suggestion. So I think if you go through the ticket in the chat, I mentioned like you need to create a hyperlink, and then you have the basically path to the video, and when you click this one, it will call the JavaScript interface with the path to the video, and then you create an intent to view this video, and it will be handled by Android. So if you have like a I don't know, VLC player, Android will give you option to play this video using VLC player. So if folks have any suggestion or more experience on how to handle video, I think we can definitely brainstorm on that one.
Yeah, anyone have suggestions? Sounds like a no. So would that be sufficient for this ticket? For discussion today? Okay, so let's move on to the next ticket. Is mUzima 175. Form modules to allow user to upload updated templates. Currently, the user doesn't have the mechanism to update the template. We need this function from the list of form page. So this is talking about on the manage mUzima form module.
Yeah, this one is an update to the mUzima form module. So previously, we don't have a way to delete, to retire basically form and to update the form template. So right now, if you have an updated version of the form template for the same version, you don't have any option to update the one that you have currently. So you need to, you will end up re-uploading the form template again, and then retire the old one. So we're probably going to need a way to update the current form by uploading just the template itself without, you know, going through the upload process. This one requires a little bit knowledge on the OpenMRS side, I think.
Yeah. So are you talking about pretty much uploading a revised form template to the same form version? Because there are always like minor changes here and there just to test on some small fixes and updates. Not necessarily like a new version of the form template, correct?
Yes, Ada.
Okay, cool. Is it clear for everyone? So what it means is that I'm just using the breast cancer screening form as an example. So as you know, like we keep having our users to test on the ticket, and then the user will say, hey, I think you still meet a couple of logic, on this field and that field. And then our device process will make changes and apply those logic, and then it will upload back to the this mUzima form module. But right now, what Win is trying to say that hey, you have to delete it and upload it again instead of like just upload the revised form template definitions without removing it, because the form definition is still the same. It's just the template is updated. So we need some kind of modification on the OpenRSI side on this module. Is it clear for everyone?
I have one question in this one. Suppose the new version I'm going to upload in a mUzima module,
Mm-hmm.
and in my Android device I already have one completed form,
Mm-hmm.
and basically in Android I don't have the updated one which is updated on the mUzima form module, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to upload it.
Mm-hmm.
So how it will be means suppose we are changing something in OpenMRS this module form module, so user should get notified new version is available or something like that.
Yeah, there's the tickets of the Delta for the notification. I was going yesterday when Win and I discussed which tickets to discuss for today. Call it was on the list, but then that Delta notification tickets Win think is a little bit more complicated for now because it requires a couple other things to be ready before we can work on that ticket. So
Mhm.
ideally is that let's say on the device, if an old version of the form template has been used to store to collect the form data, but hasn't been synced into the server, when the user try to attempt to download the new template, it will get a notification or reminder saying that hey, you need to sync to complete your incomplete form data of the previous version, and also sync the complete form data back to the server before you can download and use the new version of the form template. And also, it can also receive like a notification saying that hey, when a newer version of the form template is available, do you want to download or not? So that is the ideal situation that we would like to accomplish later on. But right now, we just put that piece on hold until there's a couple components that we clarified and get ready first.
Okay, that's
Okay.
great.
Yeah,
Thanks.
sure. A good question. Yeah, this is there's a lot of dependency there. Yeah. Any more question on this ticket? So I really think it might even require feel free to even to suggest on making the change of the UI on this manage mUzima forms page to make it like makes more sense to be able to tell um, even keep track on the form templates versions. When I say form template version, it is different from the form the form version is two different things. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Is 174. Form module doesn't accept special characters. When uploading a new form template to the server, user is only allowed to use the name without special characters. In real use case, the form should be allowed to enter special characters as part of names, such as like period, dash, and other special characters. I think this one is pretty straightforward. Any questions?
Yeah, clear.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's clear, Ada.
Okay.
It's pretty much clear.
Okay, cool. Next one. Next one is mUzima 160. Add logging mechanism on user interaction with apps and device. This is more relevant to the logging piece that Martin would like to expand. It suggests to either create a new app for enhancing the current device management app developed by mUzima, or create a new one. Logging mechanism to log how the user interacts with the app could be mUzima app, the content management app that we are also working on, and or other related app and the device. The logging will happen in the device doing both offline and online mode. So that means that when the device is offline, we still want to be able to log the activities on those related apps. It will then upload to the security management system in the server for analysis purpose, so that we can tell the user behavior, and then maybe we can focus on improving certain pages or certain functionality. Servers should have capability for auditing, so it also want to serve as the auditing purpose to see the activities. So that is a piece of work that has been done by mUzima that we can take advantage of this one. I think this one is likely to be worked on by Sahar's team. Maybe we haven't decided who actually going to work on it. I know that Rohit is going to have one or two more developers to join the project team as well. So this one probably need a little bit more discussions.
Yeah, I think it's gonna need a more what do you call it, design kind of discussion.
Yeah. So do you want to dedicate a longer time on this one? Maybe next week?
Yeah, I think so, Ada.
Okay. So for this one, we're going to schedule a time for design talk. Okay, the next one is mUzima 133, style guide for mUzima. Hey, Win, I think it's better for you to go through this one. Martin would like us to create like a style guide similar to the OpenMRS style guide. I don't know if anyone got a chance to look at the one that created by OpenMRS. For example, right now, most of the style that we have on the current app is more like hard-coded. It would be nice to have a style guide established, and also to give like a more standardized look, and also to allow the implementation team to customize, for their team needs, for their unique look. Win, do you want to go through more? Hey, Win?
Hey, sorry, I'm crossing the road.
Yeah, this is about the style guide.
Yeah, I think this is more of documentation, I think, ticket. Give me like a few more minutes. I'm waiting in the intersection.
Okay, we'll wait for you for a couple minutes. So I'm gonna just scroll through what OpenMRS has on their style guide. So it comes up with they come up with like a set of recommended like colors, color theme, button styles, graphic, even like for the form. So it makes a little bit more like consistent, and then also for document to document current way how we do our business, and as you guys might know as well that certain pages that we actually just hard coded on the even the background color and things like that. So it'll be nice just to have all these standardized and documented.
Yeah, I think this ticket is more on the creating a standard way. Like, how would you add like a new page on the wizard? What kind of color for your button? And we need some sort of documentation on that one, I think.
Do we have anyone who are good at UI here? I know Win is not. Okay. Yeah. So this is more like standardization and documentation. If there's no comment, I'm going to move to the next ticket. This one is to create the OpenMRS module for CarePlus. Actually, CarePlus is just what we refer to the content management system. Pretty much it is an OpenMRS module for content management system. There is a bunch of subtickets underneath it. We can go through those each one. So the first subticket is that to upload media files through OpenMRS module to file system. First part is to upload the media file through OpenMRS module into the file system. So because right now we don't have a database mechanism to store those files. Hey Win, I forgot the reason why we don't suggest to store the media files in the database. Why we decide to store in the file system. I can't remember that. Hey Win, are you still crossing?
No, I'm here. I'm in the
Elevator? Okay. Yeah, I forgot why the reason we decide to upload the file to the file system instead of the database.
So I think for this one, we need a module for the media management, but because the media is going to be pretty big, we're not going to store it as a blob in database. So it's going to be in the file system in the server.
Sorry, I'm also on mute. So is there any questions or clarification on this one? So it also requires more work and knowledge on the OpenMR side for this one. Next one is to include the retire functionality for the media files. Because we don't want to remove or delete the media file, but we just want to retire them in case later on we need to use them again. This is part of the content management system module. It follows pretty much similar pattern that OpenMRS use to retire the forum, retire the concept, things like that.
Yeah, I think this one is pretty straightforward as well. So there's no OpenMRS, so if you want to technically delete the media, you're basically retiring it. So it's the terminology in OpenMRS.
So next one is to include the versioning to the media files. As you know, it's very similar to how we handle the form versionings. Pretty much just to add the versions to the media files. And I think it's also pretty straightforward. Any question on this one? Okay. The last one under the content management module subtask is the tagging. This is also very similar to how we tag the mUzima form templates. When you go to the form templates, you can add tags. So it's just more to add some kind of criteria for us to filter out in case there's a lot of different media files. Just easy for user to say that, hey, I want to download all the filter out all the media files with, let's say, HIV tag, and then so I can download all the HIV related media files. And again, each media file can have multiple tags as well. Any question on this one?
It's clear, Ada.
Okay, great. Okay, this one is to pull the mUzima 126 to put the latest ops value for selected concepts and preview them on the new encounter form. So what happened is that this is a suggestion by Joe. It would be helpful to put certain historical, like latest observation value on and populate them in the new encounter form when the provider try to fill out the form, so that it give them a little bit more information to make a better clinical decision. So as you guys know, like on the device, we right now we parse the concepts from the form templates, and then the user can decide to add or remove certain concepts, and then after that it will download the corresponding observation to those selected concepts, and that means those selected concepts actually available on the device. So on this form temp, when you open up this form template, it just pull those selected latest ops value and then populate on the form.
This one is complicated, so we're probably going to need to discuss this more next week too, I think, Ada.
This required this icon?
Yeah, I think so. But I think that just to give a sense of what we're trying to do. Currently in the form, what we populate is the demographic, so it's pre-filled, but there were some suggestion from the clinician who will use the application that they potentially going to need some previous observation value to help them when they're taking care of the patient. I mean, currently we have this information in the device already in the observation section, but to move around from filling form to viewing the observation, it's gonna be time consuming. It's not gonna be as helpful as if the observation actually get displayed in the form itself when they're trying to fill the new encounter form. So I think, but not all of the observation going to be pre-populated or displayed in the form, but maybe like the last observation, for example, the weight, like the last few weight observation to see the trend, that will help the clinician making more informed decision. So
yeah, I think also it might create some kind of complexity when on this one, that let's say I'm just making it up, on this HIV form is supposed to pull the latest CD4 observation value to be displayed on this HIV form. However, maybe the user actually remove the concept of CD4, and then that means the CD4 observation did not even get downloaded to the device. I can see some kind of challenges there.
yeah, I think just documenting this potential use case data.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
next one is 96. Oops, sorry. 96. This is a last same day after wizard. The last same day information should be set to the date and time of the initial wizard on the cohort and form view. Currently, it's showing not sync yet. It provides a couple screenshots as well. So let's see here. So as you guys can see that on the bottom of this screenshot, it says not sync yet, even though it did sync during the initial wizard setup. The same for the other page.
Yep, I think this one is pretty straightforward.
Okay.
Anyone have a question for this one?
Pretty much to add the timestamp, right?
Yeah, I think the timestamp information exists, but it's just not displayed, so it's kind of misleading in a way.
Anyone have a question on this one?
No, it's clear.
Awesome. The last one we have is 93. Retire instead of voided. mUzima form definition in the service should extend base OpenMRS metadata instead of base OpenMRS data. A form by definition is a metadata, not a data. So it should be retired instead of like voided. So when we say voided, it's more corresponding to the data that we collected, and then right now we use the wrong terminology here, right? The method, yeah.
Yep. Maybe put the, hold on, let me find it. Maybe put a link on the ticket either. The one I just pasted.
Mm-hmm.
Can you make the link shorter? Looks really horrible.
You should give me the this one now. Right? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So it provides more explanation of void versus retire.
Mm-hmm.
Any question on this one? Anyone? Okay, that's great. I think the probably looks like the most urgent ticket is the one to do about the video. The first one we discussed, so that it would be ready for implementation for manual stuff. So maybe Wayne just focus on that one with manual. Anything else, anyone? Those are the tickets I prepared for today's call. We still have 10 minutes left, so please feel free to ask any questions during this 10 minutes. Okie dokie, sounds like a no. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend.
All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.